Item A.
An ordinance to amend Chattanooga City Code, Part 2, Chapter 38 zoning ordinance, so as to rezone properties located at 2155 and 2163 West Shepherd Road from R2 residential zone to RTZ residential townhouse zero lot line zone.
All right, Councilwoman Burrs.
Move approval.
All right, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Item B.
An ordinance closing and abandoning an unopened right-of-way in the 4700 block of Shallowford Road as detailed on the attached map, subject to certain conditions.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Ordinances under first reading. Item A.
An ordinance amending Chattanooga City Code, Part 2, Chapter 2, Article 3, Division 5, Fire and Police Pension Fund, Section 2, 406, Board of Trustees of Pension Fund, Membership, Term of Office, Vacancies, and Section 2, 407, Organization, Officers, Compensation of President and Secretary.
Okay, Councilman Ledford, followed by Councilman Henderson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We did cover this and the changes that's being requested from the Fire and Police Pension Board. I know that Mr. Hopkins is here as well, and Mr. Crevasse is here. So thank you for paying attention, not only to our Fire and Police Pension Fund, but for supporting it and supporting our first responders. And with that, I will move to approve. Second.
All right, we have a motion and a proper second. Any comments or questions? All right, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Right, motion carries. Madam Clerk, item B.
An ordinance to amend Chattanooga City Code, Part 2, Chapter 38 zoning ordinance, so as to rezone properties located at 1111 North Hawthorne Street and an unaddressed property in the 1100 block of North Hawthorne Street from R1 residential zone to RTZ residential townhouse zero lot line zone, subject to certain conditions.
All right, is the applicant present? Is there any opposition present? All right, I see no applicant. I do see opposition. Councilwoman Knoll.
Thank you, Madam Chair Dottley. I have not heard from Tower Construction, so what I'm going to do is make a motion to defer until August the 8th. I did speak with several of the residents, homeowners on North Hawthorne, and they are not in agreement with what he's proposing right now, but I'm going to give him another opportunity to contact me.
Okay.
In reference to this, so I'm asking for a motion to defer until August the 8th.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion passes. Under resolutions, council, if there's no objection, we can take items A through F as a group. All right, Madam Clerk.
Item A, a resolution authorizing the City of Chattanooga to allocate $20,000 from the American Rescue Plan at Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds to Prison Prevention Ministries for the creation of additional seats for underdeserved youth in their in-zone program and an early intervention program, which provides educational, social, emotional support and tools for students. Item B, a resolution authorizing the City of Chattanooga to allocate $6,000 from the American Rescue Plan at Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds to the D-Stein Foundation for the support of their Hygiene Health Initiative and IRL project, which provides education opportunities in financial literacy, college readiness, critical thinking, civic engagement, and social skills. Item C, a resolution authorizing the City of Chattanooga to allocate $5,000 from the American Rescue Plan at Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds to the United Community Action Alliance for the establishment of a seniors' health, wellness, and information fair. Item D, a resolution authorizing the administrator for the Department of Early Learning to accept an award of $3,000 from the American Rescue Plan at Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds for the support of the Woodmore Elementary School Family Resource Center. Item E, a resolution authorizing the City of Chattanooga to allocate $15,000 from the American Rescue Plan at Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds to Second Missionary Services, Inc. for the support of Project Success, a comprehensive educational outreach program that serves Chattanooga inner city youth through seminars, hands-on training, and tours of historically black colleges and universities. Item F, a resolution confirming the appointment of Blake Wright to represent District 9 on the Animal Control Board with a term beginning on July 26, 2023 and ending on July 25, 2026.
All right, council.
Second.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion passes. Madam Clerk, item G.
A resolution authorizing the administrator of the Department of Economic Development to enter into an agreement with the Chattanooga Area Regional Council of Governments, CARCOG, to process applications and recommend funding to the Industrial Development Board, IDB, for small businesses applying for Growing Small Business Incentive Grant Program for a period of 4 years with a fixed fee in the amount of $15,000 per year.
All right, council. Okay, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? All opposed? Motion passes. Item H.
A resolution authorizing the mayor, his designee, to execute a cooperative agreement by and between Federal Highway Administration, United States Department of Transportation and Tennessee Department of Transportation and the City of Chattanooga regarding an end-to-end decision support system for integrated smart electric grid and transportation system management.
All right, council?
Move to approve. Second.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? All opposed? Motion passes. Council, if there's no objection, we'd like to take items I through P as a group. Okay, Madam Clerk?
Item I, a resolution confirming Mayor Kelly's appointment of Matthew Stovall to the Public Art Commission for a term beginning on July 26, 2023, and ending on July 25, 2026. Item J, a resolution confirming Mayor Kelly's appointment of Tim Goldsmith to the Public Art Commission for a term beginning on July 26, 2023, and ending on July 25, 2026. Item K, a resolution confirming Mayor Kelly's appointment of Valerie Smith to the Public Art Commission for a term beginning on July 26, 2023, and ending on July 25, 2026. Item L, a resolution confirming Mayor Kelly's appointment of Jonathan Dean to the Public Art Commission for a term beginning on July 26, 2023, and ending on July 25, 2026. Item M, a resolution confirming Mayor Kelly's appointment of Nandini Makrani to the Public Art Commission for a term beginning on July 26, 2023, and ending on July 25, 2026. Item N, a resolution confirming Mayor Kelly's appointment of Dixon Settler to the Public Art Commission for a term beginning on July 26, 2023, and ending on July 25, 2026. Item O, a resolution confirming Mayor Kelly's appointment of Courtney Cochran to the Public Art Commission for a term beginning on July 26, 2023, and ending on July 25, 2026. Item P, a resolution to amend Resolution Number 31216, authorizing the mayor, his designee, to amend the subrecipient agreement with Purpose Point Learning Academy for early learning access expansion for an increase of $150,000 for a new total amount not to exceed $900,000.
All right, council? Okay, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? All opposed? Motion passes. Is there anyone here that has been appointed to a committee? No one here? Well, for those who are, well, here or not here, I want to thank you so much for your service to our community. We appreciate you very much. Now we come to the point of purchases. Brooke is going to do purchases.
Good evening. We have 6 purchases recommended for approval this evening. The first is from the Street Maintenance Division of Public Works. This is a new blanket contract for manhole components. This will be a 4-year agreement not to exceed $96,000 per year. The award will go to Atchison Foundry and Machine Works, Inc. as the best bid for the City of Chattanooga. Next, from the Street Maintenance Division of Public Works, this is a new blanket contract for high visibility work clothing. This will be a 4-year agreement not to exceed $75,000 per year. The award will go to Reflective Apparel Factory and Safety Products, Inc. as the best bid for the City of Chattanooga. From the Fleet Management Division of Public Works, there's a minor typo on your spreadsheets in your packets where it notes the new total per vehicle, but I will read it correctly into the record. This is an increase on an existing contract with Stringfellow, Inc. for 2 2025 Autocar ACX64 with Heel 26 cubic yard Durapack Python CNG side loading body vehicles due to pricing increase from the date of the quote to date of the purchase order. The increase for the two vehicles will be $9,423 per vehicle for a new total of $492,423 per vehicle. The total requested increase for the contract is $18,846, bringing the new contract total to $984,846. Next, from Fleet Maintenance Division of Public Works is an increase on an existing contract with detail experts for custodial services for fleet management division locations. The requested increase is $16,800 with a new total estimated annual spend of $60,800. From the Department of Early Learning, this is a request for an increase on an existing contract with TNT Cleaning LLC for janitorial services for Head Start centers. The requested increase is $15,000 per year, bringing the new total estimated annual spend to $140,000 per year. And last, from the Department of Technology Services, this is a one-time purchase in the amount of $800,000 for transportation planning services and signal transit prioritization. The vendor is Kimley Horn and Associates, and the Signal Transit Prioritization and Accessibility Project was previously approved under Resolution Number 31349.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second. Any comments or questions? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion passes. Now we come to committee reports. Councilman Henderson? Okay,
Thank you, Madam Chair. As we discussed earlier today, we will have a public safety meeting next Tuesday, the first day of August, to discuss changes to our park ordinance.
okay, all right. Thank you so much. That's it, Councilman? That's it?
That's it.
All right. Councilman Smith? Okay, Councilman Ledford?
Madam Chair, Planning and Coding will meet on August 1st under the leadership of Chairman Smith.
All right, thank you so much. Councilman Hester?
We did meet today, we'll meet again on August 8th.
All right, thank you. Councilwoman Coonrod?
I don't have any reports, committee reports.
All right.
But I do want to take the time really quickly to say that, the rules have changed when it comes to voter registration rights. Restoration rights is now that you have to get your full citizenship rights restored before you can apply to get your voter rights restored. So I just want to encourage people that do have background challenges, anybody that's a convicted felon, don't get discouraged. Just go through the process of getting it done, getting your citizenship rights, and then apply. And if anybody needs assistance, I'm happy to do it.
All right, thank you, Councilwoman Coonrod. Councilwoman Knoll?
No report, Madam Chair.
Councilwoman Burrs?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Budget and Finance did meet today. We talked about issues surrounding short-term vacation rentals and our new administrative bureau. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Vice Chair Hill?
No report.
All right, thank you. And we have an announcement from our attorney.
Yes, ma'am. There is a certificate of compliance on background investigation for a retail store that's called Quick Trip Corporation, DBA Quick Trip, number 7140. It'll be located at 312 Browns Ferry Road, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 37419, and it meets all of the requirements for that location. And that has been passed to all the members of the council this afternoon.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now comes the time for those who would like to address the council. If you would like to address the council, please line up behind this podium. And City Attorney, would you give us the rules?
Sure. At the end of each council business meeting, the chair will recognize members of the public who wish to address the council. Here's your rules. You need to come up front to the microphone that's provided for that purpose. You cannot have more than 3 minutes to speak, and you can address the council only upon matters within their legislative and quasi-judicial authority, and not upon matters which are not under their authority or regulated by other governmental bodies or agencies. Don't use the microphone to get engaged in vulgar or obscene language, nor use the floor to personally attack or personally denigrate others. Address your comments to the council as a whole and not make comments directed towards individual council members. And please don't engage in disorderly conduct or disrupting a public meeting, which is prohibited by Tennessee law. And someone commits that offense if a person substantially obstructs or interferes with the meeting by physical action or verbal utterance with the intent to prevent or disrupt a lawful meeting or gathering. Having stated those rules, ma'am, come right ahead.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for having me. My name is Sharonda Brown. I'm the director of Sister RN and Friends Incorporated. We're a nonprofit organization serving the inner city here in Chattanooga right now. We're working with Mayor Kelly in the office on the One Chattanooga campaign. And I'm just here to invite you all to our finale, our music cipher finale. We've been working with the kids all summer, since May, when school let out, on different battles, things that they're very interested in, things that they asked for. With that, my background is a registered nurse. And I grew up right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Our slogan is providing statistical essentials with street credentials. Our goal is to educate our kids with health literacy and positive things and positive feedback with their battles. So we're doing rap battles. That's positive. Again, we're providing statistical essentials, so things that they need to rap about and they need to research about. We've done essay battles. They've done a fantastic job writing their essays on things that are impacting our community and things that we can do to decrease violence in our community. So that's wonderful. We had two kids that are going to win tickets to the Beyonce concert for their efforts. And then we're also giving them, the big part about this is, you guys know you put a survey out and you ask the kids, if you had $500, what will you do with it? And we found we have a poverty problem, right? Because they wanted to eat. They wanted to eat at night. And so what we do sometimes is we talk to kids about going to school, getting their work, going off to college. But who cares about any of that if they can't eat at night? So that's kind of what our program does for them. It supports them in their skills. The cipher, the point of the cipher is to help them grow, not to find a star, not to get a celebrity, but to help them grow in their craft and their skill. The next thing is when they leave us, they can go and make their own money, being content creators, positive social media influencers, and the way of the new wave is what we're teaching them. So this Friday at the Bessie Smith Hall, I invite each and every last one of you to come to our red carpet event where we are showing these kids that they are loved and that they are valued and giving them something to look forward to keep them out of trouble and so that they don't fall into this trap of violence in Chattanooga. Thank you, and I hope to see each and every last one of you there at the Bessie Smith Hall this Friday, 6 to 7, red carpet. 7:30 is the performances from your local. You have some celebrities from Chattanooga that are coming in to surprise these kids, okay? So thank you, and I hope to see you there.
Sharonda, real quick.
OurCityCipher.com.
Is there a cost to it?
No cost, it's free to the public, free.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
Good afternoon. My name is Ken Smith. I am the current president of the Avondale Neighborhood Association. And I'm here today just to give credit where credit is due here. Avondale Center now has been up and operating for almost 4 years. Your decision to add that facility to our community is greatly appreciated. I want to overemphasize our appreciation for that center. We are now able to have neighborhood conversations about things that are going on. We're also able to do arts, both performing and dance in the center because you had the foresight to listen to us and give us a dance studio where I don't know any other centers that have that quality of a facility in their recreation center. We also have the ability now to hold multiple events at the center where once we could only do one program at a time. It is a significant asset to our community. It's a significant asset to our neighborhoods. And I wanted to get up here and acknowledge the appreciation the association has for your efforts in putting that center there. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith. We appreciate you. Okay, Councilwoman Coonrod.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Ken. You're welcome, because we worked tirelessly to get that center completed. But I did want to tell Sharon, thank you so much for everything that you're all doing. I got a couple of kids from my district that have attended everything that you've done. But the thing is, next time you talk about battle rap, make sure I'm included. You know, I don't make me go on and bust out in some bars. I would have worn my Kango and Adidas. I might have to come Friday, 6 to 7. You know, I'm ready to bust out with that LL Cool J right now on you, but yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you, Councilwoman Coonrod. All right. Let me see. All right, you can go ahead. Hey, Mr. Bill, how are you?
Fantastic, and thank you, Madam Chair. Monty Bell, the homeless journalist here at Fox. Almost unprepared, but I couldn't resist. I'm here to give a failing grade. On yesterday, I was at the Hamilton County Court, where I talked with defendant Sharon Daniels. I left the office of the circuit court scrambling for a lady by the name of Christy Davis, looking for a special master known as Jenny Parker. There's only been 9 special masters in the history of the United States court. Monty Bell seems to have 5 of them in his case. Donald Trump has one, a special master by the name of Jenny Parker. You have failed, Mr. Attorney, you and the county attorney, Reuben Taylor, but I'm not in a position tonight to give you your failing paper because the same paper that you turned in, Mr. Attorney, for your final order in 19C 1049, 19C 1113, is the same paper that the county attorney turned in for his final order. Somebody's cheated, and so I'm not able to give you the failing paper until after tomorrow. I'm not accusing either one of you of copying, but you've got the same thing in your case in 19C 1049 that Reuben Taylor has in his case in 19C 1113. Both of them were against David Tullitz as one defendant, that former editor of the Chattanooga Times Free Press that I warned you about, but you already knew about him, and so did I. It was a terrible thing in 2009 what he and Jerry Summers, the newspapers, all of the attorneys did to Monty Bell. $211 billion, $34 million for fraud on the entire 11th Judicial District Court. Failing J.B. Bennett and L. Marie Williams is a pleasure, but it's not as enjoyable as failing W. Gerald Tidwell Jr. I've had 30 years of this character. You have failed. This is your failing paper. I'll hand deliver it to you tomorrow at your office. That's now my office. 625 George Avenue used to be the county courthouse. It's now the house of Monty Bell, the homeless journalist, the gray-haired fox, the man with the billion-dollar voice. And I thank you. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right, council, I don't see anyone else wishing to address the council.